Okay, so I found a few questions online. Let me see. So, I don't know. I don't even know what the fuck I'm doing. I'm just gonna do it. Um, all right, so I'm holding up this fucking phone with my left hand, and that's gonna hurt like a motherfucker after a few minutes, but it is what it is. Okay, so number one, your full name. My name is Jessica Cordova hyphen Castro. I decided to keep my last name because I am me, and I'm never gonna not be me. Even though I do have Castro on there, um, it's just what it is. I wanted my name. I want to keep my name, but I also respected my husband, my ex-husband, and I was never a Moreno, which is Michael's last name, for obvious reasons, because I knew that it wasn't, a good thing. Not necessarily a good thing to marry him, but I think that I'm not gonna talk bad about him on here because even though I want to, but I was never a Moreno. So it's Jessica Cordova Castro. All right. Number two, your best friend. Wow, that's a really tough one for me. Honestly, you guys, I'm not trying to be stupid and I'm not trying to be like, oh. But I think that I'm allowed more than one best friend, I think. I hate when people are like, you're my only friend. And no, I have a lot of friends, and I have a lot of friends who are my best friends for different reasons. You know, so my sisters are like my friends. They're my best friends. I can tell them anything. I can call them and be like, bitch, I got diarrhea and the shit don't go away. Or I'm sitting on the shitter and I'm texting you at the same time, that kind of shit. And you have other friends for other reasons, I have friends at work that I confide certain things in. And I have friends outside of church. I have friends at church that I, confide certain things in them. And, Beto is one of my best friends. He will always be one of my best friends. And some people don't understand that and they don't need to. And that's fine. Beto's the kind of person that I can, like, send him a certain song and be like, we both know what we're thinking. Or just give him a look and he knows what I'm thinking about whatever situation we're in. And so he's my friend in that sense as well. So I don't have like a one best friend. I'm just a friend to all, and I have different friends for different reasons. So number two, zodiac. No, wait, I fucked up. So that was 1 and 3, so I skipped 2. So number 2, what's your zodiac sign? I'm an Aries. I was born April 9th. I'm not gonna give y'all the year because if you don't know my birthday, then you don't need to know my age. Let's just say I'm 21 again. But it's an Aries, and I have a hot temper, and I have a lot of defaults, and I have a lot of good things in me. So yeah, I don't think that your zodiac sign defines. I mean, yeah, your characteristics are what they are, but I'm gonna switch hands, y'all. But I don't think that you are. Look at my sink, you guys. It's under construction. I think if you guys know Beto, he's good at what he does, but he's such a fucking procrastinator. And that's also because he works full time and he does side jobs. And so my house gets left on the back burner sometimes. And I don't know how to do this shit. And I don't trust just any man to come in my house and be around my daughter and my kids and knowing my business in here. So I just rather, it is what it is. I'll wait. I have brothers-in-law who can help me. They also work a lot. My dad, he works a lot. I hardly ever talk to him, but when I do, he's still my dad. Guys, we'll talk about that later. All right, anyway, so how you feel right now? Right now, in this exact moment, I want to say content. My kids are healthy. I have an amazing job. I have amazing friends, amazing family. I don't have any reason in my life, and you're going to see that finger right there. I don't care because my hand hurts on the left side. But I'm content. I'm happy. My kids are healthy, and in the job that I work in, you see a lot of kids who are not healthy and a lot of adults who are not healthy. And it just puts things into perspective. Like, does it really matter that you couldn't buy yourself that Michael Kors purse or whatever the hell y'all got going on? No. I wear a backpack to work because I have a lot of shit in there, and I wear little, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's just, I'm not a materialistic person. I'd like to have nice things. I like for my home to be nice. I like to dress nice. I don't dress expensive, guys. Ross is my shit. But, I'm happy. All right, next, because I don't want to take too long. Current relationship status. I was scared of this one. You guys, it's kind of complicated. Me and Beto are divorced. And I dated. I have dated. Why is this so fucking shaky? Anyway, I have dated. And what I found when you date and you have kids is that you don't have time for shit, for bullshit. And some people don't understand that. Sometimes I come across to people as like I'm a bitch or like I'm mean, but I'm not. I just know what I want, and I know what I don't want, and I know what I don't want to waste my time on. But I have dated, and Beto knows that I've dated, and he knows that I've dated some amazing people. But I just feel like, how do I explain this to you guys? It's not that I'm being bougie or like that no one's good enough for me, because, there was this one person that I dated that he was just amazing, and guys, I have dated women too, just so you know. And the people that I really care about and that are important to me already know that about me, so that is not, that's not a surprise. It might be to some people, and that's fine if you don't agree with how I live my life. But I have dated some amazing people, and I've dated some not so amazing people. I've dated people who just want to use you, and I can fucking spot that shit a mile away, and I'll just be like, I'm done. But at the end of the day, guys, I can't find it in me to like be hurt again. Does that make sense? Like, when you talk to someone and you're like, what do you want? Like, I'm 38. Okay, I already told you. I'm 38 years old. Like, what do you want out of life? Like, because if we're just fucking and I don't have time for that. Like, I just don't have time for that. And some people don't like that. Don't like women who are outspoken. They don't like women who know what they want. And that's just them. And so my current relationship status is I am divorced from Beto. He comes over every single day. Sometimes he'll stay here, not in my bed. That's none of your business either anyway. Sometimes he'll stay here. He'll stay on the sofa. And, he's the father of my kids, guys. He's my best friend. He's, and we're trying to work through shit right now and just get to know each other again from a different perspective, because when you've been married for so long, you have anger and you have issues and you have problems that come up and that sometimes you bring up in your arguments. And so, I'm not saying that we're the best example of what you should do, but this is what I choose to do, and that's what we choose to do. And so, yeah, some people might be like, what? She's talking to Beto again? I don't care. My life is my life. Your life is your life. And it is what it is. I do what's best for me and my kids. And, that's that. All right. So, number 6. Favorite movie. My favorite movie is The Notebook, guys. The Notebook is the shit. Oh, I cry every time. I laugh every time. I want someone to love me how Jonah loves Ali. Write me 365 letters a day. I'm not going to respond, but just write them anyway. And you know what I mean? Like, I want that kind of love. All right, number 7. How tall are you? I am 5'3". Barely. I'm short. I'm Mexican. I'm kind of chunky. I'm 5'3". I'm pretty tall in comparison to other Mexicans because my mom is like 4'10". Don't tell her I said that. I think I'm one of the tallest of my sisters, because me and actually Melissa's taller than all of us, but yeah, I'm 5'3". Number 8, your favorite song. I don't have a favorite song. I love every music. I love all music: country, rap, hip hop, Mexican music. I like some classical. I like some gospel. I like everything. So I don't have a favorite song. But when I do like a song, it's usually about, love and life. And some songs are like, bitch, I'ma fuck you up. Like Cardi B shit, that's my shit. So I just like everything. All right. Number 9, three things you love. I love God, I love my kids, and I love my family. Without those three things, I'm nobody. I'm really not. Without God, I would just be lost and broken and angry. And you don't have to agree with me, and you don't have to like my response to that question, but it is, God is number one. Number 2 are my kids. I mean, who are we without our children, you know? They define who I am. They make me a better person. And my family, like my family means everything to me, and they know that. If you call me at 3 in the morning and you're like, bitch, I got locked up, I'm gonna go try to take you out. I might not have money, but you know, I'm gonna try to work it out and try to go get you out. You know who you are. All right, number 10, 3 things that upset you. Oh man, shit, everything upsets me. 3 things that upset me. I want to say hateful people. That's number 1. I hate to see children treated badly. That's number 2. And number 3, people who are ungrateful. Those the top 3 things that upset me. You don't have to be a bad person, you know. You can be hateful to the world, but you don't have to be a bad person. All right, number 11, 3 things that make you happy. Obviously, I already told y'all, my children, my family. Just making other people happy makes me happy. I like to make people laugh. I like to have a good time. I like to, you know, teach people about God if they're concerned, or if they have questions about that. I just like to make people happy. Number 12, favorite food. Y'all know damn well, damn good and doggone well, that I love food. So I don't have a favorite. I eat everything. I'll eat Japanese, Chinese, Puerto Rican, Mexican, fucking hamburgers. I'll eat whatever. I don't give it. I mean, I didn't get this size, y'all, by being picky. Y'all know that. All right, number 13, celebrity crush. Y'all already know. Y'all already know. Johnny Depp, Angelina Jolie. Angelina Jolie is my motherfucking shit. What else? Number 14, how many tattoos do you have? Shit, I lost count. I have so many. I have some on my leg. I have the very first tattoo I got, I was 15 years old. And it was right after my parents got divorced, and I got this huge rose. I'm not gonna show y'all because I haven't shaved, but I got this huge rose on my leg, and it has a big flower on it and a banner, and it says Elda and Ricardo, and that was my way of keeping them together. And I was 15, and my mom saw it, and I thought she wasn't gonna get mad because her name was on it, but she got really mad. But now I'm all tatted up, and she knows that it doesn't make you a bad person. But at the time, I got my ass whooped, y'all. Pretty bad. Like, she couldn't erase it. It's not like she could grab an eraser and erase it, so it is what it is. 15, turn-ons. I'm confused by this question, like turns on sexually or turn on like in life. So I'm gonna go with sexually because y'all know me. Okay, I want to say someone who is genuinely a good-hearted person. You guys know I'm not like that. Like, I'm not, I mean, it matters what you look like, don't get me wrong right now. You can't come on here smelling like Dookie. But, you know, someone who's a good person and someone who smells good and cares about their parents and loves their family and God, those things are like, someone who's like detallista, you know, like text me in the morning and be like, oh, what you doing, girl, you know, or I hope you have a good day, stuff like that. And then also I want you to be like, bitch, if you don't sit down, we're gonna have a problem later on when that door is closed. You know what I'm talking about? Okay. All right, turn-offs. Turn-offs, arrogance. Any man that is arrogant to me is, I'm done. Or a woman, whatever. If you're arrogant and you think that your shit don't stink, it is, I'm just done. I don't have time for that. Like, you do you, boo. 17, scary movies. I love scary movies, guys. I want to go see that movie, that Winchester House movie. Me and my mom and my sisters are supposed to go, but they never texted me to tell me if they could go today. So, all y'all motherfuckers, except for my mom, she's not motherfucker. Irma, Kika, Missy, Senya. If I go see that movie without y'all and y'all get pissed off, that's y'all's fault because y'all didn't call me. All right. Do I prefer computer or television? I don't know. I don't watch TV, really. I don't really have anything to do on the computer other than work shit, so neither, I guess. Favorite perfume? I like anything that smells clean and fresh, like that. Look at my bracelet. Shit. I like anything that smells clean and fresh. I don't have a preference. I'm not picky. Shit, I'll go to Ross and buy me a body spray that smells nice, and I'll buy it, and I'll wear that shit until it's fucking. I can't squeeze nothing else out of it. When was the last time you cried, guys? I cried this morning. I'm gonna tell you why. I don't know. I cried this morning. Sometimes I get in these moods where life just becomes overwhelming, and I know you guys understand me. It becomes overwhelming, especially for someone who suffers from depression and anxiety like me. And no, it's not an excuse, and no, whatever the fuck y'all are gonna say, no. I've been through a lot. A lot. But I don't want to let it define who I am. I'm gonna start crying again. I've been through a lot, and I could easily turn that anger and that hurt into anger, and I don't want it to. So it's like a daily battle, you know, like you remember shit and you have flashbacks of certain things in your life, and it gets to you because you're fucking human, you know. But I don't want it to define who I become or who I am or who my children become. So yeah, there's things that I'll see or I'll read or I'll, you know, think about. And you guys, I lost 2 children, and you know, sometimes I'll see someone who is around that age, and it's hard, and it hurts me, but I also don't want it to make me 100% sad. Does that make sense? Like, I want to be able to live my life and be happy and know that things happen for a reason, and sometimes those things aren't what we want to happen, but I don't want it to define who I become. So I try to fight it really, really hard. I try not to take a lot of medication, because I feel like that's only temporary. You have to work at the core of what's going on. And so there's that. All right, next. Can you cook? Shit, probably not. I try my hardest, you know. I like to cook. I like to bake sometimes. I'm not gonna say I cook every day. Like, you know, last night I got off at 7:30. I still had to go to the hospital to get Nick's medicine because he's got the flu and strep. And so I didn't have time to cook, and I stopped by and got me some tacos al pastor and an agua de melon, and I drank 2 beers and I went to bed. And there's other days where I'm like, you know, like the other day I made salmon and vegetables and jasmine rice, and then I made sopes. And the food that I make, I'm not gonna sit here and say it's delicious because my sisters say that my food is not good, but that's just because they're bougie and they're extra and they want to make me feel bad. I've come to that conclusion that they don't like me. I hate you. Just kidding. Number 22. Oh, motherfucker, what did I do? Oh, shit, I think I ya la cagué. All right, the next question is, do you speak any other language? Yes, I speak Espanol, guys. My dad, from a very young age, would make us, me and Irma mostly, read books in Spanish, and then he would make us write in Spanish, and we hated it and we fucking despised it. But I thank him now because I was a medical interpreter for 10 years, and my Spanish is damn near perfect, guys. Let me just say. Yeah, so Spanish, and my kids understand it. They speak it. Michael speaks it very well. He just gets shy. Valeria speaks it, not perfect. Nicholas understands and speaks it and reads it better than Valeria. So yeah, Espanol is my shit, guys. Ya tú sabes. Yeah. Okay. Anyway, 23, son of a bitch. Do you miss anyone right now? Yes, I do. Um, we won't go into that, but I do. I mean, everybody has someone that they miss, you know? Um, I miss myself being skinny. I miss myself being young and innocent. And you guys don't realize when you're young um, how your life will be when you're older, and how you need to just enjoy this moment, which is, you know, a reason why I don't want Michael to work right now and ever while he's in school and college, because I want him to enjoy his childhood, enjoy your adolescence. Don't worry about bills until you have to, you know? I miss that. Any particular person, there are a few people in my life that I miss. Like, I don't get to see my dad very often. Some people might disagree with the reasons why, and that's fine. But when I see him, he is my dad. He will always be my dad, no matter what. He's not perfect. He's made mistakes. I've made mistakes. I'm not perfect. Marriage is not easy. He made a lot of mistakes when he was married to my mom, and he treated her very, very badly. And he was abusive, and I don't blame her for leaving him. I would have left his ass too. But at the end of the day, he's still my dad. I can't change who my father is, and I can't change that I love him. So if I could say that I miss any one person, it would probably be my dad. I'm going to start crying again. Because we missed out on a lot, and a lot of that was his fault. You know, 95% of it was his fault. But I think that when you're married, which is one of the reasons why I try to get along with Beto, when you're married, you make decisions that you don't realize will affect your kids. And I think that now, as a married, divorced woman twice, I understand that a lot more now. I understand hatred, and I understand resentment, and I understand all of that. And, you know, he does get upset when he thinks about the stuff that he's done and the mistakes that he's made, but he's human, and he can't go back in time, and he can only say he's sorry so many times, and he can only try so many times. He doesn't try hard enough. I'll agree with that. He doesn't, you know, make an effort the way he should, but, you know, it is what it is. When I get a chance to see him, he is my dad, and I do tell him that I love him, and I do, you know, he's my dad. What can I say? All right. 24, favorite TV show. I don't watch TV, guys. So, well, shit. Let me take that back. Ghost Adventures is my shit. I love that show. I've always been into that kind of shit. Whatever. All right. So that was the last question, you guys. If you guys want to know anything about me, you can ask me. I'm an open book. You guys know that already. I don't hide nothing from nobody. I am who I am. You like it, that's fine. God knows who I am, and he loves me regardless of what I choose to do with my life or how I cuss or whatever, because at the end of the day, he knows I'm a good person, and he knows that I don't wish bad on nobody. Nobody. I'm not going to give anybody that satisfaction of me wishing bad on them. I'm not like that. All right, guys, so Nick is asleep. Valeria should be home any minute from church. I'm going to try to just upload this shit the way it is without having to edit it, even though Erica will probably be like, oh, but I'm going to be like, you know, like, she means well, guys. I'm just kidding. She means well. And I think I didn't play with my hair too much today, guys. I know that this lighting is horrible, and especially now that I cried, like, my mascara is, like, running right here, which is fine. Today's Super Bowl Sunday, guys. Where are you going to watch the game at? We thought about going to Beto's sister's house to watch the game, but now that Nick is sick, I'm kind of like, my poor child's going to be laying there feeling like crap. So I don't know. We'll see. We'll see when Beto drops out Valeria. What's going on? Anyway, guys, this is Sunday, Super Bowl Sunday, and I will see you guys next time. I'm off tomorrow. Maybe if I go visit my mama, I might vlog another thing for y'all. I don't get to see my mom that often. She works really crazy hours. I work crazy hours, and she works even crazier hours. She works like 24-hour shifts because she takes care of an elderly lady, and I think that her and the other nurses take shifts. And so sometimes my mom will work all night long, and then half of the other day, and then go home for I don't know how long, and then go back for another 24. So it's weird. But I might go see my mom if she's not working. She might be working, so fuck it. And Valeria told me, Mom, do you notice that your left eyebrow gets really high? I notice it now that you mentioned it. Thanks. Kids. Anyway, guys, I will see you guys next time. And if you have any questions, if you want to know anything else about me, feel free to ask me. I'll talk to y'all later. Bye.